Aloha YouTube! Welcome back to Rimworld and our lovely little colony of the New Bark Town with the fine folks of the Johto Rangers. In the last episode, we had done a lot. We had a couple of quests, one of which gave us a temporary colonist who was good with animals, and we used him to kill off a lot of our chickens. I do mean a lot. Like a whole crap ton. Like, holy crap. There's a lot. Like, more than I realistically could probably actually get rid of. That many chickens. We also had a raid, well, a paid raid, that gave us a... Is this it? No. Where is it? Here? Yeah, an Archaeotech arm, as well as some plasteel and some hyperweave, which we really don't really need. So we're just sending plasteel down because, duh. We also had a kid who did a bit of drawing. Actually, could I have you prioritize cleaning up here? Thank you. Just clean the kitchen. We need to clean the place up. It looks absolutely terrible. Just awful in here. Yeah, we're all going to get food poisoning if we try to eat anything cooked in this kitchen. Like, holy crud. Oh, no. You ain't done. Okay, there. That's better. Great, but better. Okay. And yeah, that raid that we got paid took out pretty much all of our defenses. So we're going to need to go and actually build up more, unfortunately. But that's not all that happened. First and foremost, Happy here is now looking damn fine in his new trimmed armor. Just dang, Happy. You look pretty dang good. And with the face mask, you actually look really freaking badass. I'm like seriously, he does look like he looks like what you would think of if you had to think of a badass vampire. Badass vampire monster, I suppose. Also, unfortunately, Sam got sick and tired of Moore's bullshit and broke up with him. So they are no longer a thing, unfortunately. Very unfortunate. I even had a double bed ready for them, but, well. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. We're still in the process of recruiting our soon-to-be friend, Teresa Mahazen, who is probably going to be our new, at least down here, prisoner converter. And, well, prisoner deal with her. Person who deals with prisoners. We are also in the process of making a new rec room down here for people. And I am currently trying to figure out where exactly I want to go and build a new kitchen. Well, not a new kitchen, but a new fridge. At least one to store more foodstuffs. Honestly, I think I know right where I want to put it. Yeah, I do think I know right where I want to put it. I think this is going to be our new fridge. I think it really is. Granite door there, granite door there, and granite door there. We'll do Don't need a granite. Well, I could. Yeah, I could. Another granite door there. Yeah. Go to blueprints, go to support. Yeah, we're gonna need one anyways. So we'll build one right there in the middle. I'm gonna get rid of that. Gosh dang it, people. Gosh dang it, Tony. Well, thank God you didn't lose nothing. Still, you guys really gotta stop getting into fights with the literal vampire monster. I mean, quite seriously, what did you guys expect to happen? Seriously, what did you guys expect to happen? He's not exactly, you know, hiding the fact that he's kind of a frickin' beast. Okay. We've got our couches. Excellent and normal couches built. The Constructoid is currently in the process of building the TV. Welsh is currently in the process trying to clear out the space to build the door. I am not in the least bit concerned. We have 2 moisture pumps here that are going to be working in tandem to clear this entire area out of water. Well, watery area. And finally, Freckles has managed to finally convert Mike. Holy crap, that took a while. Whew. Holy crap, that took a while. Okay, now we go and we start thinking about what do we want to do with... Actually, you know what? Welsh, I think I'm going to move you up. And Freckles, I think I'm going to move you down. Yeah, I'm going to send Freckles down and Welsh up. Freckles, your job is to just keep converting... Who's the most troublesome? Sam and Moore. Let's start with Sam. Get the, you getting your ass kicked out of the way as soon as possible. Oh, yeah, and he's also pretty good with talking, so he'll actually be able to go and... Yeah, he'll be able to go and get Hanson a lot faster than Gobo can, actually. Oh, and yeah, he's gonna be helping out with the whole... that thing. Okay, Welsh, what are you doing? You're working on the defenses. Very good idea. Very, very good idea. How are we doing for dead bodies? You're sleeping. I think we cleared out all the dead bodies. I want to say we got all the dead bodies cleared out. So if that's the case, we can actually move all of our lifters, save for one, back down. Send you on up. Go, perfect. Clean sweeper is good and ready to go. In fact, I'm probably going to make you zone, manage zones, new area, name you cleaner zone. Okay, and we'll expand the cleaner zone to all of this area. Yeah. Because the rest of it, we really don't care about. I don't care about how bad it looks in the trap hallway area, because I really don't care. Let's switch you over to the cleaner area. Just to make sure that all of the stuff is as clean as it can possibly be. There. And now it's going to start cleaning the really bad areas. Good. And how much silver do we have? Not nearly enough. Have a lot of steel though, so we could probably make steel tile. Do we have enough? Oh yeah, we have way more than enough. Okay. Okay, yep, we'll switch out the beautiful sandstone tiles for, well, tiles that actually help with cleanliness. Because it's going to be necessary. Okay, but now we should definitely, yeah. We're definitely going to be moving the Gobo. I'm going to need your assistance with something real quick. Go on up top side. And no, we're not going to send you off anywhere. I'm going to have you call all of your lifters, save for one, back to you. Of course, it'd be the one that's actually getting... Actually, you know what? You can keep doing whatever you want. You join the crew over here. Okay, Starflight basics are done. So, with that being said and done, yeah. Oh, hey, there's the waste pack atomizer. Oh, hey, neat. Yeah, there's the waste pack atomizer. Neat. So yeah, this thing will just get rid of waste packs. That's what I was looking for. Okay, let's get the rocket propulsion and the personal shuttle, then we can get the shuttle. No real big shocker there. Yeah, come on, lifters. We got stuff to do. Hurry the heck up. Alright, send you all down. We only have one lifter here, but that'll be fine. We really don't need more than one. Seeing as how we've got these guys. Oh, shit. Okay. Well. Guess we better send her back up. No, don't even think about using enemy assist. No. These things do not. No, they do not get medicine. In fact, I should probably get the. I really should get the mod that lets you. Jeez, I really should get the mod that lets you set default things for your animals. Because I'm gonna want every single one of my animals to be, yeah, on the whole this. Save for, of course, these guys, but that's only because they're, you know, starting out. Yeah, that's doctor care, but no medicine. Okay, good. But that would explain why we don't have any dryads anymore. Yeah. That would explain that. Yep. Okay, that explains that. That really does explain that. Okay. Well, Giggles and Mike are back in the same area, so they're probably gonna start fighting again. Happy, what are you doing right now? You're doing that? How'd you help mine? I mean, I can temporarily... Actually, I can just allow that. There we go. There. There we go. Now we're doing very nice. Rocket propulsion is done. So now we move on to personal shuttles. Then we just clear out the rest of the shuttles. But yeah, I've said it before and I'll say it again. These floor lights are amazing. They just make everything look really bright. Smooth terrain. Might as well. And Freckles is getting himself looking all spiffy. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Gobo and him have the same favorite color. Neat. Oh, hey. Okay. Well. Guess we got that opportunity now. Interesting. Yeah, but we really do need to build that, yeah, we really do need to build that storage area. Ah, the good news is we have this, so now we can actually clear that out. Actually, I'm probably just gonna go and clear this stuff out. Yeah, there. That'll do. Then we go to structure, smooth the walls. Smooth the walls. And the chicken died. Oh no. Oh, how horrible. Hoo 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 hoo. Whatever shall we do? We're down to like 100 chickens. Whatever shall we do? We're going to run out of chickens before too long. Oh no, how horrible. Anyways. Okay, doing pretty good. Rearming our traps. Good. I was wondering why she hadn't gotten to this yet, but looking at her traps, yeah, that's fine. That is A-okay with me. I am perfectly fine with you not doing that so long as we have our... So long as you're obviously doing something very important, which the traps are very much important. Personal shuttles. Now we go ship fusion reactor, and then we'll be able to get shuttles. Oop. Game froze. Reflection of surprise. No, don't care about the low shield. Okay, neat. We are doing perfectly fine. There we go. And we'll go and haul that stuff. Perfect. Excellent, Yvonne. Still making more food. That's also perfectly fine. One thing I need to do, and that's install. And we'll install you there. And we might as well. And we might as well. Those ones won't actually be on, but that'll be fine. There. Okay. Still in the process of building this stuff, which is fine. What are you doing, Happy? Okay. You're coming over to help mine. Okay, cool. That's awesome. I was kind of hoping you were. Okay, awesome. Yep, good. Fuse stopped it in its tracks. If you don't mind, Happy, could I have you prioritize mining the walls out? So that way our constructors don't have to. Because they do tend to be a little bit, well, have a little bit of trouble with that, let's just say. I was wondering why our constructoid wasn't over here. And Freckles is asleep, unsurprising. Tony's doing a pretty good job of keeping pace with Happy. I will say, for all the annoyance that Happy put me through, yeah, he's pretty good. Pretty good. Mullins. Ah, neat. Alrighty. Oh, hey. We might not actually need to ever turn these back on. So long as we have enough waste packs, we might not even need to be needing to turn these on ever again. Yeah, I think we have the amount of power we need to actually keep this on permanently. Yeah. I know the chickens are dying. I'm not worried. Thank you, but I don't really care. We got over 100 of them. I'm really not all that worried if a few die. Like, at all, actually. Let's start bringing some of these marble open. And an eclipse. That would be more worrisome if it weren't for the fact that up here, we're no longer actually you know, exclusively working with solar generators. In fact, we don't even need them. Yeah, we've got 8,000 units of power thanks to all of these geothermal generators. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be very good. Speaking of those, how are you guys looking? You guys have finished your job, so get rid of them. Odds arrived? Oh. Pablo has contacted you 5 days ago. You helped him in a desperate circumstance. Since he has gotten back on his feet, he now wants to reward you properly for your help. He sent you the following pod drop. Metal blood serum, which is fine, and a side trainer for guided shot. Psychic aura for a few moments allows the caster to alter the path of any bolt they fire, effectively doubling their weapon range and guaranteeing hits for the duration. Hey, Albina! Guess what? You are now a very good sniper. Ooh, goddamn. If we get her like an assault rifle or something that shoots fast like that. Ooh, do I have anything like that? Really can't see anything because there's no frickin' light. I don't think we have anything like that quite yet. But goddamn, if we could actually get something like that, that is going to become crazy. Something that shoots fast? Oh god, that's going to be insane. Because with guided shot, she basically has more range. Plus, her shots will hit, irregardless. So if we could just increase her rate of fire with a decently ranged weapon, suddenly we're no longer having to worry about silly little things like distance or, well, anything actually. Happy's coming in. Freckles, how about you come on over here and just smooth this stuff? You really, yeah, you're just gonna be in their way if you just keep trying to do that. So you might as well just get out of the way. Let the people who do the whole mining thing actually do the mining. Yep. Alrighty, cool. So now that we've taken care of that, might as well. And nah, now we're gonna do steel. Well, honestly, I say that with anger, but or I make that sound like I was troubled by that, but I really shouldn't be. And I'm really not, because that's actually just perfectly fine. Oop, shoot, dang it. Nope. Smooth that. Do not mine it. Whew, that was almost dangerous. There we go. Do that, do that, do that, do that, do that. Do that, do that, do that. Do that, do that. Do that, do that. Do that, do do. Do 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 do. And with this, we are done with our next. Yeah. Perfect. Link all these settings. Copy settings. Paste settings. Paste settings. Have this below. So if we ever see anything on the floor here, then we know we're having a crap ton of stuff. Realistically, Violent Jubilee opportunity. Flirting frenzy Welsh. Okay. Okay. Well, that's fine. Okay. Floors. Well, should we smooth or should we? Yeah, no, we're going to change you to a blue color. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. And we will also need... Where you at? Where's my floor lamps? Give me my floor lamps. Yeah, I wasn't going to be able to. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, now we go up top side. Copy you. Ah, damn it. Okay, fine. We won't do it the cheaty way. Would have been way easier to do it the cheaty way. Oh, hey. Just do that. And do furniture. Oh, there you are. Granite bench. I mean, marble bench, sorry. Marble bench. Then we do, yeah, cloth couch. Set you up there, set you up there, set you up there. Good recreation. Mega screen TV, because obviously we're going to have the better one for our main colonists. Long wave, yeah, long wave radio. And we'll have that here so it hits the entire room. Marble, modern computer. We'll have you be... We'll have you do gaming right here. Where's the... Haha, armchair. Armchairs. More recreation is required. We will go with punching bags right here. I'll do that once that's actually built, just to make sure that I'm fine. And we will, of course, do a steel dartboard right... Nope. Nope. It'll have to be right here. There. Perfect. That'll be the ultimate recreation room. Oh, we are going to need a table. We will make this out of marble. Yeah. Yeah, we can have it there. Sure. And we'll allow this as a gathering spot, and that will allow them to have parties and such here. There. Perfect. And as soon as Freckles wakes up, he will try to convert Sam. Oh. Well, we got one gotten rid of. Okay, miscellaneous? Miscellaneous. Moisture injector, right? Hydrates into shallow water. And the sauce hand into shallow, yada 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 yada. Perfect. Okay. We will put you there. And yeah, I can't do shit till this is... Well, when you wake up, could I have you just go deconstruct that real quick? The good news is I think these can still work underwater. I think. If not... Actually, you know what? Let's just get rid of them. Freckles. Thank you. Oh. I guess we need to do it in water. Okay, well, okay, I guess. Damn! 17 in one go. Holy shit. Crazy what happens when you don't have a nihilistic guy like Mike to have to deal with. Well, I guess we'll do it till, you know, till it's waterlogged. Then we'll switch them on over to the... Yeah, to the water. And yeah, Mahanson's a couple more talks away from being ready to rock and roll. And we got a Mad Monkey. Which said Mad Monkey is right there. There it is. And it got killed. Immediately. Heh. What a shame. Anyways. And yeah, it's kind of dirty. When you get done, could I have you clean the kitchen? And it is still slightly dirty. Unfortunate. That is very unfortunate, actually. Oh, send this stuff on down. And let me guess, our numbers are back up to how they were. Yeah, unsurprising. They are. Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, that is what it is. I could separate them, I guess, technically speaking. I could separate the gals from the guys. Sounds like work. And Moore apparently wants to... Ah, yep, that would explain that. Okay, yep. You're transhumanist, so you want to be having your age reversed. Okay. Okay. Actually, I kind of want you to be on low, don't I? Yeah, let's have it be on low. Come on, Freckles. Ooh, we're getting there. We're getting there. And we got a raid coming on in. And there's just two again. That's fine. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. What you doing, Albina? Oh, no you ain't. No, you ain't. Okay, now you guys can go do whatever you want to do. So, what was you? You're an Ifrit. Detonate their body at will. Note this does not hurt the user of the ability. Dang! Greater fire spew. Ah, so they're just better impets. And by better, I mean more scary. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Yep. Okay, I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're laying down, brother man. I gotcha. Okay, how are you doing with the whole getting... Yeah, right. And you are indeed doing that. Sweet. So the water is beginning to be fixed. Well, not fixed, but, you know, made water. And we are slowly, moving this stuff. Power. Da 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 na 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 na. Okay. Hidden conduit, because I rather like the whole not seeing them thing. So what's Freckles doing right now? Ah, building the shelves. Gotcha. Could I actually have you focus on smoothing this stuff? Thank you. If I could have you focus on that instead, that would help us out immensely more. Bulk goods trader. I'll get revenge. Okay. Good luck there, I guess. Do we actually have anybody who can talk up here? No, we don't. I'm not worried. There we go. And how far did I have you go? Oh, just to the door. Okay, that's fine. That's all I actually really care about. Okay. Yep, now you guys can go ahead and keep focusing on the shelves. God damn, we really do have a lot of steel, don't we? Like, good God, we have a lot of steel. And Freckles is actually teaching. So what are you teaching the kid? Not your best skill. Shooting. Nah, can't argue with that. Would be a good idea for the kid to learn a little bit of shooting. You never know. When he's older, he might need the skill. And Blood Moon. Oh, speaking of which, Gills. Do you even have... No. Welsh. You have no skill whatsoever. Mike, how about you? You have no skill either. But that is perfectly fine. Go trade with them real quick. None of you have any skill, but you can at least do it. Take all the boys. Fuck, take all the girls, too. Helps me out. I can just start freaking selling them. Okay, take all the opium, take all the flake. Take all the smoke leaf joints. Give me all the wood you got. Sure, give me all the melons you got too. Why not? I mean, I don't really need it. But gets us down the threshold. Oh, now they're happier with us because we traded. Sweet. Heavy shuttle. Now we go to super heavy shuttle. And you need to be dropped. And I'm willing to bet it just got hooked up not too long. Yeah. The fact that it's dropping fairly fast, but not fast enough. There. Should keep things nice and... yeah. Nope. And should we drop it by another 2? I think we will. I think we will. Just to be on the safe side. Just to be on the safe side. I mean, it's barely doing the 32, and 32 is going to be, obviously, still frozen. But just on the off chance that it is switching over to 33 for, like, a microsecond, without me being able to see it easily, yeah, let's just be on the safe side. Let's just be on the safe side. Animal needs treatment. Okay. Don't know why, but okay. There we go. There we go. Good. And with that, we have 2 ways of getting power over here. So, should have no problems. Blood Moon has ended. Wasn't really... Ah, are you going to get recruited here soon? No. You know, if it was Freckles, he would have been able to do it. Alrighty. Ah. I was wondering what that sound of, you know, yeah, flooring was, and yeah, it was them making the carpet. Neat. Okay, but yeah, Ma Hansen. No matter who talks to her next, we're getting her recruited in the next little bit. The good news is Ma Hansen. Yeah. Ma Hansen is cool. Ah, that was just the resistance we were getting rid of. Okay, well. We should be recruiting her in the next bit then. I highly doubt it's going to be that difficult for them to recruit her. I highly doubt that. Drug lab. We are going to need to make... We are going to need to get Neotrim from somewhere. I'm pretty sure that there is a... I want to say that there's a recipe in the biofuel refinery. I want to say. Oh, hey, there's a gas. We've got the power. It's the gas that we're having troubles with. Might as well use the power while we got the power. Trade caravan from the Western Republic is leaving. Sounds good to me. Goodbye. And Giggles has gotten this back up to... Yeah. Has gotten it back up to actually spawning the Dryads. Blight potato plants. Oh no. And Freckles has made a masterwork cloth chair. Cloth bed. Whatever. Well, I guess I'm not too concerned about it. Okay, the frost. Atmospheric temperatures are steadily dropping across the planet. This is not a standard cold snap. You predict a catastrophic deep freeze is approaching, eventually leading to a complete whiteout. You have a short window to stockpile fuel, harvest your remaining crops, and build heaters before the true cold sets in. Okay. I guess. Okay. Alright. Weird, but okay, whatever. How about instead of planting more crops that are just going to become blighted, how about we cut the ones that, you know, need to be cut? Okay. Yep. Cutting them. Cutting them. There we go. Okay, now we're doing actually fairly decently. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so Hansen has been recruited. Perfection. Excellent, excellent. Your job will be from now on... Well, I can have you firefighting kid, but probably not going to be doing much of that. Okay, let's, yeah. Have you be doctoring. Have you focus on wardening, helping out with creating stuff, and that's actually pretty much all that I care about you doing. I mean, you can help out with researching, but yeah, mostly just wardening and crafting stuff. That's all I really care about you doing. So, yeah, neat. Cool. My Hansen is done. Shame I can't turn her into monstrosities. Holy crap, that's a lot of roaming monstrosities. Okay. Good news. Our defenses are... Yeah, our defenses are actually all built. So, let's see how many of these it takes. Sam is low on power. Okay. 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 Where do I build those at? Well, would be nice to know where the heck we get you guys more... Yeah, would be nice to know where we get you guys more stuff from. Huh. Because, yeah, if I don't, she's probably not dead, but... I'd rather not find that out the hard way. Okay. Well, that's not good. Huh. Mm-hmm. No, that's definitely not what we're going to be needing. Nope, none of this stuff's what we're going to be needing because they're not, you know, genetically created. They're androids. So... Make neutron like that. Well, we have neutron that stuff, but what I need to find is Android tech. There we are. Alright, so high mech tech is what we need? You're kidding me, right? We need high mech tech? You're kidding me, right? You're kidding me. Okay. Well, that's not good. Yeah, that's really not good. Show, where the fuck are we gonna get another one from? I guess we probably could rip it out of, you know, my Hansen here, but obviously I don't want to do that. Well, shoot. The good news is we could possibly... We do still have a chance. Comms beacon? Build that there. Might as well as build this here too, by the way. And this here too. Just lowered by 2 so they're not constantly fighting with each other. Oh. Huh. I can only assume that the critters didn't get very far. Okay. Well, we need to go and, yeah. Oh, Malvina got her next psi level. Okay, cool. Level up. Yeah, that's actually pretty dang good. Speed boost. Kill skip. Huh. Neat. If you actually had a really, really good melee skill, which you do. Damn. That would actually be a fairly good one. I'm pretty sure I can actually get it. Okay, how is your power situation doing? Okay, so far, so okay. Once we build this... 19's not bad. Once we build this, we will have Gobo come up here and yell into the void to come at us. That'll have the Diablos show up to fight us. Yep, this is starting to get heated. No real big shock there. We are going to need to... Actually, all we need is just the high mech tech. Yeah, that's all we need. Okay, well, then we are going to do... Hang on. Where are you at? Or did we already get it? I doubt it, but... Yeah, we did. Crypto sleep caskets. Okay, yeah. Let us just go do... Screw it. We'll do that. Screw it. But just to be on the safe side... Where you at? Yeah, just to be on the safe side. Let's go make... one of these. Move you up there. So we actually make one. Start making them, I guess I should say. Okay, this still hasn't been made. Gosh dang it, guys, come on. Come on. Not really. I'm kind of curious how cold this is gonna get. Because, honestly speaking, I really don't know how cold it really could get. Okay, go! Summon the Diablos. Then you get your butt back down there. We'll handle it from here. I'm really not all that worried. Yeah, not all that worried. Truth be told, I'm pretty sure he's not going to get through our traps. Even if he does, I'm fairly certain we'll be able to kill him. Okay, let's have all you guys come on over here. Yeah. Actually, no, let's have you guys come on over here. And a whiteout. I'm not worried. Oh, and we've completed the awesome monument. That little monument that we had like 2 episodes ago. Okay, Diabolos is dead. And I know for a fact the Militor was not going to be able to go and clear out. Okay, corpses. Mechanoid corpses. Yes. Because, obviously, we want to send the Mechanoid corpses down there. And, signal chip needs to go down, because, obviously, it would be kind of stupid not to just send the signal chip down to where our, mechanators are. Okay, we got the logistics done. Let's go with our modern furniture. Send that down. Gobo. Do I actually need Gobo to analyze it? I'm pretty sure I do, but I'm going to try it out with... Nope. Damn it. Okay. Analyze the signal chip. Thank you. We immediately stop what we're doing. We switch over to standard. We are going to get that high mech tech as soon as possible so we can actually get... the reactors we need. We are not letting any of our people die. Gosh dang it. Okay, and speaking of people dying... Scobie here. Wasn't too bad with fighting, right? Yeah. It's not too bad with fighting. Mike wants to change his look. Well, you're more than welcome to. You're meh. You would actually be a good animal dealer. You are a jogger, too. Actually, you'd be really good with the animals. Yeah, you'd be really good with the animals, actually. That pig folk would be really good. Okay. Keeping on, keeping on. A whiteout at 97 degrees. I mean, good luck. Gentle snow. Yeah, good luck. It's 97, dude. It's 95. Yeah, it's not exactly actually cold around here. I was actually fully expecting to have to worry about, you know, actual cold. Yeah, we're doing fine. Yeah, we're doing fine. This is doing really fine. Alright, cool. And, of course, these ones are keeping full up. Forced weather. Wants it to be a rainy thunderstorm. I really do want the healing factor, so you're doing a really good job of trying to tempt me, but no. Because last time we had to deal with Zeus, Thunderbolt, and all of our frickin' stuff. Then again, we're not too concerned about him Thunderbolt. Nah, nope, just straight up, nope. We're not, nope. No. We already had to deal with that. So no. Just no. That would be actually pretty funny to frickin' see what would happen with that whole nonsense. But yeah, gentle snow. Sorry I have to tell you this, but yeah, it's 70 degrees. You're not exactly gonna be making a crap ton of. Yeah, you're not exactly gonna be making a whole crap ton of that stuff. Ultra Mech Tech? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would make a bit of sense. Okay. And that needs standard alpha mech techs and high mech techs. Okay, yep. Good news is we'll be able to get our ores that I really, really like. Bad news is we're really, really pushing. Okay. What we need... There we go. Mech band antenna. Okay. Let us find the mech band antenna. Is that in biotech? Yes. I was like, why is it not in biotech? That's like a biotech thing. Okay, perfect. And of course, as soon as we do got that dropped, well, maybe not as soon, but we're gonna need to do it real quick because she's down to 18. So it's not like we absolutely have to do it right the fuck now. But yeah, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea. You have supreme expectations. Yeah, that's not great. Standard alpha Mechs. Yep, yeah, that's fine. Go back to the modern furniture. Okay, biotech. Soft core, subcore soft scan. Do that there because actually I'm just gonna get rid of that. I really don't think we need to worry too much about having to have a separate area for rocks. Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about a side area for the rocks. I think we're going to be pretty good there. Large mech, whatever's. Ah, excuse me. Okay, there. We have most of that done. Neat. Okay. So we're doing more or less fine. Yeah, it's still 85. Yeah, the whiteout, the global freeze that's happening is not really affecting us. It's probably affecting other people pretty badly, but seeing as how we're on the equator, yeah, we're doing just fine. All it's doing is giving us a rather mild, if not slightly cold, summer. So, we're actually pretty cool because, me personally... Aw, come on, Freckles. You're trying to insult the kid, dumb motherfucker? Let me guess. It was Happy who kicked the shit out of you as soon as you started insulting the kid. Yeah. Yeah, you had that coming, Freckles. Yeah, you had that coming, Freckles. To be fair, you had that coming. You probably could have insulted anybody else, but insulting the kid, yeah, you kind of had that coming, bro. Let's be fair here, you had that coming. Alrighty, let's, you know what? Since we're waiting anyways... Yeah, since we're waiting anyways, let's do war caskets. Alright, we built that. How's our defense looking? Not particularly great at the moment. Gobo, I'm gonna want you to give me a hand with something real quick. I want to see what exactly we are going to need to... No. Oh, you won't be able to for another 3 hours. Okay, never mind. Send down. Alright then. We'll see you in another 3 hours then. Yeah. We'll see you in another 3 hours. Fair enough. And how are you doing, Sam? Still on 18, good. Let's try to keep that as... Yeah, let's try not to go too crazy. Let's keep an eye on it, make sure we don't go and... You know... lose out. And let's just make that, because obviously we're gonna... Well, we like the... We like how bright things are. We like keeping things bright. I love you, but no, get. Sorry about that. My cat kept lightly touching my arm to get my attention because, well, she absolutely needs to be given attention. when she wants to be given attention. I gotta love the kits. Gotta love the cats. Alright, so our billiards table's almost done being built. Nice. That's actually very nice. All this stuff is going nicely. How's our defenses? Going fairly well too, actually. Going really well, actually. And Gobo, yeah, Gobo's ready to go in some of the threats, so as soon as she wakes up in the morning, we will have her actually go and do that. Where? That should do, more or less. Wait. Why do I have 2 lifters here? Did I keep 2... Oh, I accidentally left 2 up there. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can grab a 3rd. I mean, another one down here. Yeah, I can have 2 up there. I can leave 2 up there. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. Hey, Sam, how you doing still? 17. Oof. It's gonna be close. But our defenses are ready, more or less. Oh, we got a royal tribute collector coming in too? That actually probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Gobo! Perfect timing. Go up topside real quick. Summon Mech Threat, summon War Queen. You know what? Yeah. Summon the War Queen. Okay, go up. Go on back down. I'll probably bring you back up when it's time to rock and roll. But till then, obviously, we're gonna need you to get out. And really, you're gonna be this deep into my base. Dang frickin' guys. Dang frickin' Imperials. Let us see about maybe making some defenses right here. Yeah, we'll do that too. And this is actually going to be pretty dang good. Yeah. War Queen's coming eventually, but... is she gonna hold off till the Royal Tribute Collector actually leaves? Because that would definitely be a big FU to us. And, yeah, fair. That would make a bit of sense. Wait till we're gone. Wait till the actual danger is past. Yeah, that makes a bit of sense. That really does. Well, after you're done with that, yeah, thank you. I was gonna say, could you please work on the traps? I don't know if these 2 extras are actually gonna make a huge difference, but I'd at least like to assume it's gonna. I would like to assume that they're going to. There. Gen X supplier is also coming in. Well, shit. Trade caravan from the refugee empire is now leaving. I'm surprised how long the War Queen has taken to actually show up, actually. Works for me. Apparently we have somebody named Strange here. Aku. The Tall. Strange, there we go, this guy. Hey, big dude, your wife's here. And Freckles been spending all this time recovering after he was, well, stupid enough to go and piss off pretty much everybody down here. Or at least pissed off the one guy you really don't want to piss off. Alright. Did war caskets. Now we'll obviously do advanced war caskets, mostly just to go and actually, you know, have something to research. Alright. Perfect. Even better. Oh, and the War Queen has shown up. There she is. There's all the bots. Alrighty. And one thing that I'm probably going to want to do is... no, we don't have any good weapons in there. Well, we are probably going to want to go and make some serious weaponry, though. Semi-automatic rifles. Should I just make these? I mean, I can. Or we send you... well, you... yeah, we're probably gonna have to send Freckles up with Gobo. Kinda sucks that Freckles is this badly injured, but I don't think we have much of a choice. And of course the War Queen is going to wait for a bit. Alright, she's finally moving. Gobo. You're gonna need to go and get over here. You guys go surround her. up there. Everybody. Everybody. Hey. Bring it on, War Queen. No, you don't. Okay, the more dangerous one is dead. Sweet. So all we have left is 3 pikemen and 1 scyther. Nice. And of course, the pikemen have a freaking crazy long range. Well, let's get on in there. Let's go gambling. Okay, just silly for that. There we go. Perfect. Okay, Gobo, Freckles, you two are going back down. The rest of you, go relax. Yeah, we have mechanoids. Yep. Yep. Oh. Shit, there's still one alive. Giggles! Go kill it! Come on, Giggles, you can do it! It's just a big scary bot. You can handle this. Well done, Giggles! You're a hero! Hey. Gobo. Send them off to go be recharged. Okay. Perfect. Send these on down. Oh, and that power focus chip needs to be sent down too. Yeah, that power focus chip needs to be sent down as well. That is not going to be. Yeah, no, that's something that needs to be sent down. Like soonish. Like, I would appreciate it if you guys could send that down, like, now. In fact, you can do some talking. I want you to haul that thing, and then I want you to go trade with them. Seeing as how they helped us out, we might as well do some trading. that down. Gobo! I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but, you don't have a choice. You're going to have to go and... Okay. So, they do have some advanced components. They do have a crap ton of Neotrim. Neoterm, whatever. Whatever you want to call it. Let's just sell them 100 of our... Yeah, 100 of our herbal medicine. And, yeah. How the hell do you spell that? Oh. Yep. Okay. Yep. That answers a few questions. Perfect. You can stop doing that. You are immediately moving on to high mech tech. Yep. We're down to 16%. It's not good. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's definitely not good. We're definitely going to want to... Yeah. We're definitely going to want that thing out and about as soon as possible. Whew. Freckles is now fully healed again. Time will tell whether or not he learned his lesson. Okay. Yes, Mechanoid milk. That is where we can get Neotrim from. Problem is, we need Neotrim. But we can make chem fuel from canola flowers. Now then, where the heck are you? Are you in here? No? Or were you here? Ah, yeah, you were probably here, weren't you? I'm gonna assume Slurrypeed? Organic slurry. Maybe not that. Pristine? Well, this is another way you can get Neotrim. Nope. Well, I thought for sure... No, that's, we don't want that organic slurry, I don't think. I don't think. Fairly certain. Yeah, none of that's going to be for that. And none of this is going to be for that, because this is all fighting. Yep. Okay, so how the heck do we get more... I'm not sure how we get Neotrim other than that random assembler, but... eh. I know we're gonna need mechanoid milk somehow. I just don't know how the heck we can get it. Unless it's from, Critter. Which I'm almost fairly certain that... oh, hey, Freckles made a good marble table. And there's a trade ship pass by. Neat. Yeah, I know there's a mod that adds in, like, these... they're... sort of like... they're an animal, like a muffalo or a thrumbo or whatever, but they're mixed with machines. Like they're actually like a... I think it is literally called MUFF. Muff. I think that's what it's called. And where you build them from is not from any of this. Right? Yeah, no, it's not from any of this. And Freckles made a masterwork marble bench. I think it is actually from Android Tech. Yes? No? No. Well, where the hell? I mean, we know that we can get more Neotrim consistently if we can get one of the damn things, but... oh. Problem is getting one of the damn things. Oh, growth moment for the kid. Okay. We will have you be... medical. Social and medical, because those actually happen to be skills that we really, really need on people. Mining, because, yeah, obviously, down there you're gonna need them. And we'll also do animals, because then we could maybe think about sending you up to us. If we do Brawler, yeah. I mean, she's already liking Melee, so we could do Brawler. But we can only do one trait, and Jogger would already be far better. Yeah, let's do Jogger. Jogger is very, very nice. And apparently she's called Lady now. And she's got another growth tier to go. Nice. Cool. Alright, let us really quickly go over to where your skills are, and we will immediately drop the... yeah, we'll drop your... the stuff we actually want you to handle. Let's... yeah, have you focused on learning and all that jazz still. And drop this to 3. Yeah. I want you to focus on basically being a doctor, dealing with prisoners and such, mining, and then on the off chance you don't do any of that, handling animals and hunting. Yeah. You're gonna have a pretty boring life, kid. Sorry to have to tell you this. But the good news is, it looks like our rec room is starting to really come together. Nice. Gobo and Manhattan decided to go and get into a scuffle. Not good. Does anybody have any crafting skill other than the one who just... okay, Tony. Tony, do me a solid and go repair Manhattan so she doesn't die, please. Because here's the problem. The Neotrim needs to be... yeah. Yep. Neutral casket. God damn it. That's another reason why we need more neotrim. And I'm sure I'm saying that word wrong, but I just do not care. I'm very much in the I don't really care category. Sorry I have to tell you guys this, but I'm not all that worried. 15, and then we'll have high mech tech, and then how much do we need for just 2K? Yeah, we'll be fine. Yeah, Sam should be fine. We should be fine. We might get down to maybe 5% on her, but so long as there's even 1%, she'll be fine. That's the important bit. So long as there's even just 1%, we'll be fine. Alrighty. Haha, and our first, finally, the light has been made. Freckles said, let there be light. Cool, now we're finally actually making some dang lights around here. The place looks dark as crap. Okay, and Moore still has... Yeah, Moore is still having some serious problems. That's fine. That's fine. And yeah, the problem is we need advanced components for these. So these won't be able to be built just yet. But that'll be fine. This stuff is now being built. Oh. Yeah, why are you not still converting Sam? Yeah, keep converting Sam. That's the whole reason you're still down here, Freckles. Alrighty, and we have high mech tech, which means we can do the android tech. Which means we can finally build the reactor, and where we need to build it at is android part workbench. Is that something that gets unlocked? Yes. Thank God. Whew. That would be dangerous. That would have been dangerous. Okay. Yeah, and we're not too worried about summoning the whatever the heck that is. We are actually probably not even going to be bothering to do that. Yep. Alright, Mech Gestator. Make sure we resurrect the Mechanoids forever, because we're going to want to. And then we're going to want 3 auras, a tunneler, and actually we're going to call that good. Yeah, we could get some Lancers. But no. We'll see how we look after we get the auras and the tumblers, but I think we're going to be pushing it once we're done there. Once everything's said and done there, I think we'll be pushing it. So, we'll call that good. And you might be wondering why I'm building this. Well, when we unlock the Android tech, it's going to be a whole bunch of random nonsense adding onto the pile. And yeah, it just told me that we're probably going to want a slightly bigger production area. And I really don't feel like moving my rec room, so we're just gonna build another production area over here. Easy as that. No, Freckles. Let the people who actually do the whole mining thing take care of the mining. Okay, now you can go ahead and do whatever you want to do. There we go. There. Oh, ladies helping happy. And we got an active quest. Yada, yada, yada. Not worried about that. Yep, and we're almost done with the mech tech, and are you... Nope, you're not even below 10% yet. Awesome. That is actually really great. Yep, she's not happy about constantly being tried to be converted, but... Well, you guys really don't have much of a choice. I'm not really gonna let you guys... I've already said this, but there's really only one of you guys that I'm actually somewhat okay with, and that's the ill way. And even that's kind of annoying, you know, because of the dislike xenotype, the tons of dislike xenotype, and the it wants to be sick thing. The good news is, this is kind of helping to balance that out. So, yay. Oh, what was the other one? Inspired research. Okay. Okay. Not really worried about Welsh having the inspired research. Android tech has been finished. Yes. So we'll go back to the war caskets just to get them done. Just to get them done. But now that we have that, we go over to production? Or biotech? Biotech. Biotech all the way. Okay. Well, let us... Yeah, set that up. Neat. Android stand. Huh, neat. Freckles! Got bad news for you, dude, but, yeah, you're not sleeping. God damn it, you two. Knock that shit off. Okay. We need you to make a reactor. Do until you have, like... Make sure we always have 2 on hand. Go, got bad news for you. Oh, shoot. Do we have any advanced components up here? No, I don't think we do. Shit. So we need to go and deconstruct something with with advanced components. Do we really have nobody that has 8 in crafting? Yeah, we do. Happy. What the fuck you doing? I mean, I know you're a miner, but... Is it really just him? I mean, my Hansen is close, but yeah, no, yeah. Happy's it. And he's going to want to go in death rest here soon enough, so that is... Boo, shit. Good news is I only need 1. Right? Okay. I was gonna say, I better only need 1. I better only need 1. Otherwise, I'm about to kick someone's ass. Okay. What'd you do? Okay. No. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. God, you guys are lucky. Install this there. Go get a meal and then continue your work. You're not gonna be very happy with me, but well, you know who'd be even less happy? Sam when she dies. Okay. Are we even still in dangerous territory? Oh, hey! It finally got cold out here. Holy crap. It's actually what I would consider cold. Holy shit. That's actually shocking. How about down here? Is it actually getting cold? Oh, hey, it's actually getting kind of cold. Neat. Okay. Zone. Fishing zone. There we go. Okay. And we will choose to catch... Let's have, yeah, medium fish there and large fish here. Yeah, medium fish here. Large fish here. Yep. One side large, one side medium. Perfect. Happy, how you doing? You're about halfway through. How you feeling? Not very? Yeah, that's fine. Once you're done, continue making it. I know you're not gonna be happy. I know. But, like I said... Oh, well, she's throwing a party. Should have made a... Yeah, there. Then you could have did a whole lot of awesome stuff in the rec room. Oh well. Okay, send that stuff all down. We're almost done. And once you're done with that, that's all we need you to do. Your job will be done after that. Thank you, Happy. And with that, go ahead and death rest, buddy. You earned it. 3 days death rest. Okay. So Sam needs to have... God, there's a lot of remove. Yeah, a lot of remove, but no... Where the heck's the install... Well, now this is odd. Well, how the heck do you install it then? Do you just wait till it burns up? Because I don't think you do. In fact, I can almost guarantee you that, yeah, here's remove component reactor. But where's install component reactor? Because I don't want to kill her, obviously. Okay, well, how are you doing? You are doing fine, but we do probably want to administer some neo whatever. So you'll probably go and take a quick nappy poo and... Or not. There you are. Yeah, Neotrim casket. Let's, toss you there. And ladies, slowly but surely building that. Good. Il Festiva opportunity. Okay, cool. And that's gonna take a while. Alrighty, well. Need warm clothes? Heh. Jeez. Yeah, this is actually surprising. It is actually below freezing. Congratulations. Has been active for 10 days. Okay, so how long are we going to be in the frost territory? That's what I want to know. Is it going to end after the frost territory? Because honestly, I've never actually... I don't think I've seen this, event before. Don't get me wrong, there's been ice ages before, you know. I'm pretty sure we even experienced that in the last series, but... As for what this whole the frost is, I have no idea. I suppose we may want to go and change to maybe parkas. Yeah, let's have until you have 4. Count equipped. And drop on the floor. Actually, let's just bump everything up to 5. Except for the kid stuff. Kid stuff. Kids parka. Yeah, we definitely do actually want kids to have a parka. Because, obviously. There. Okay. Bump it up by 1. 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 And bump it up by 1. Okay, there. Okay, and we got a war merchant coming in, which is fine. Gobo, can you refuel that, please? And oh, cool. So she's good now. Good. Cool. So Johansson is now healed up. Sam is also healed up. They'll jump into the casket if they happen to run low because they made the stupid mistake of pissing off somebody. Advanced war caskets, cool. We'll do specialized war caskets just because we're just gonna keep going. Or should we really quickly switch over to capacitor arrays to get the ship capacitors? Yeah, I think we will. Because the ship capacitors, as I've said in the previous series, they automatically go and just fix that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, I honestly don't think... Yeah, I honestly don't think there's anything I can do until... You know what? You're watching here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go and have her have it removed. And now I assume we're gonna need our best crafter, which is definitely not you. It's Johansson, right? Let me really quickly see. Yep, mechanoid shredding speed, which I'm assuming is, yes, crafting. So, yes, we will have you work on her once you are done with that. And you can just drop it on the floor. You don't need to take it over here. Okay, and we will see... I'm actually going to save it again right here. So that way, if it doesn't work, I can immediately pull her off and then have Sam go and do something else. Nope, Sam's still alive. So now we install reactor. Yeah, that's a spent reactor. Good. So, got that out of the way. Now we bring over the good reactor. And now, Sam should be up and running. Yes, excellent. She is fully powered up. How are you doing, by the way? 73? Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, how are you doing with the... Yes, you can still keep converting her. I had to make sure that it didn't mess her up, but... Alright, awesome. Let's jump to them, and... Giggles, do you want to do it? No, you can't. Albina, once you're done doing that, why don't you go ahead and trade with them? See what they got. And what are you currently making? You're currently making boots? Okay, works for me. Boots work. Herbal medicine. Let's give you all these alpha fucking teenies. I don't really freaking care. Toss you all the crummy gear that we really don't need. And we don't need... Oh, nope, nope, nope. We want to keep our axes. Toss you this crap. There we go. Lever action. Yeah, we're not going to need that. Not going to need all of these Molotovs. I'll keep one of them. Oh, hey, we got a charged thumper? Neat. Toss the ones that are not any good anymore. At shirt we're obviously gonna need to keep. And toss you, toss you, toss you, toss you. You, and you. Alright, and give us parka. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. Yep, that'll do. Thank you. Perfect. Now we have a parka. So if anybody starts demanding... Yeah, I mean, we're not doing too bad. I mean, it's barely staying below freezing, which is really not bad. It really isn't bad. It's staying just below freezing, honestly. You know, Mike, if you want warm clothing, we do have a parka now. Biotech, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Okay, cool, awesome, amazing. Alrighty, well, honestly, I think that's a good place to end the episode. We are doing fantastically. We managed to get through that crisis of, well, of having to get Sam her reactor. But it is good to know that even if she did drop, she wouldn't have died. I'm actually pretty glad about that, because that would have been even more horrendous. Luckily, we are fine. It wasn't actually that bad of a thing. But still, I am glad we didn't actually have to find that out without some, well, securities in place. So, we are going to end the episode, and next episode, well, honestly, we're probably just going to keep slowly trudging along. Yeah, we're probably going to slowly keep trudging along. Oh, hey, these are actually almost completely done. I mean, they are done with what they needed to do, so I guess I could just deconstruct them. Yeah, I will. But yeah, when next episode, we're going to just keep trudging along, try to get through this, well, try to get through this cold, whatever the heck, the frost. And we'll see what happens. I can only assume that eventually all these animals that we're seeing here are going to leave because, well, obviously it's really, really cold weather. I don't know where the hell else they're going to go. We're literally on the equator, so this is as warm as the weather's going to get. But, yeah. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed. Sayonara.